So, hello and welcome. As you can see, I'm getting ready for the holidays, and what I wanted to do today was share with you some ways that we can all have a happier holiday season. Now, one way is just to be more playful, and you can hear my little sleigh bells there going. Whatever helps you feel more happy, playful, whether it's wearing something, whether it's listening to music, whether it's just remembering games that put a smile on your face. This is the time to connect to that joy in your own heart. Now, I have some specific ideas on how this holiday can be even more special for you. We'll get to those in a minute. But I wanted to just recognize that some of us will be able to celebrate with friends and family that we might not have seen for a couple years now. Others might be spending a quiet holiday at home. You might be missing people this year. And what I want to say to you is this is the time to be tender with yourself wherever you are. Wherever you are. One of the things that happens when we are home by ourselves is we can feel lonely. One of the things that can happen when we're in a crowd of friends and family is we can feel lonely. That will always happen when you're disconnected to the truth of your own heart. Take time this holiday season to take care of you. Make sure you're getting your meditation in. Make sure that you're seeing and listening to beautiful images, music, uplifting stories. You're reading something inspirational. Feed your own soul. I know this can be super busy time of the year, but it's never too busy to take care of yourself. Now, even if we are home or we're in a group, especially if we're in a group, I think, sometimes we can be triggered. We can have old hurts, old resentment surface. We can feel constricted. And what we think in our head is going to be a wonderful gathering turns out not to be so. So I want to talk to you a few minutes about how we can avoid that. Remember, I'm always instructing you to put your hand on your heart, to breathe in and out of your heart. This is an easy way before you go into a gathering or before you spend a day at home watching TV or reading a good book. Just connect to your heart. That's the very first thing you do. It's also really important to do prep work. You know, for me, it's all about living the be love principles. And they never serve me more than right now, this time of the year, when things are chaotic. I'm in front of a lot of people. I'm seeing, going in and out of stores. There's traffic. Go back to the basics. So, here's our very first be love principle. Greet everyone with an open heart. I'm trying to get it in camera. Greet everyone with an open heart without an agenda. So what does that mean? That means even if you're going to see Uncle Leonard, who always gets on your last nerve, instead of going into a situation, rather it's in person or you're having a big Zoom gathering, go in and as best you can, be open to what's happening that day. And without the agenda part means without the expectation that he's going to be obnoxious or cousin Susie's going to make a stink or Debbie's always a drama queen. When you bring those expectations to an event, they have a way of coming true, at least in your experience. This is all about you having a beautiful, divine holiday season. And it starts with you. One of the things I always tell my students and clients, practice in a mirror, seeing yourself with an open heart without an agenda. See past your fears, your judgments of yourself. See yourself with an open heart without an agenda. The more you see that in yourself, the more you'll be able to greet others that way. And this is really a magical part of the holiday season, when you really can go out on the street or watch people on television or on videos and see us all as one. That's what we sing about this season. So that's the first thing. Greet everyone with an open heart without an agenda. Number 2 in our Be Love process, see the divine essence in everyone and everything. Yeah, I know this is a big one. I know this is a big one because I've had to learn it, right? Just like you guys do. When I am asking you, I should say, when the Be Love principles are asking us to see the divine essence, what that means is learn to see someone's personality or actions separate from the essence of who they are. At our core, we are all sparks of the divine. We are all beautiful lights of God, universe, source, whatever your belief system is. We are all individual expressions of that intelligent, creative, expansive energy that creates galaxies. And sometimes that energy, that divine, sacred energy, is housed in a human that might tick you off. Looking and asking to see someone's divine essence is a way to not make excuse for bad behavior, but to see who they really are without the hurts, without the judgment, without the life experience that they are bringing into their actions. Learning to see the divine essence is another game changer. When you go into the woods, for example, you go into a place of nature, you're at the beach, you are in a very pure setting without judgment. It's so easy in nature to see the beauty and the divinity and the sacredness in not only a mighty tree, but each individual leaf. That's your model to use when we're greeting people. The same way you would walk into a place of nature, maybe it's your local park, maybe it's in the woods or the mountains if you're lucky enough to live there like I do. You are going in with an open heart without an agenda, right? I'm going in to just experience and be present to whatever's there. And then I am looking, which is an agenda item. Okay, you caught me on that one. But when I go in, it is so much easier with an open heart to be aware of the divinity that is expressed through a little ladybug, or through a beautiful plant I've never noticed before, or the beautiful harmony of a brook that I happen to walk past. It enhances my life experience and helps bring me to the present. That's what I'm asking you to do. So when you're going into that family gathering or work party, or you're just walking in a grocery store trying to get some groceries to prepare your meals this weekend, just remember those first two. Greet everyone with an open heart without an agenda. See the divine essence in everyone and everything. Now, I do want to remind you, you can go to beloveprinciples.org, and there are not only instructions there, but you can have little graphics to print out so you can remember these. But those first two lead us to the third one, and this is biggie. This is a real biggie. Forgive quickly, completely, and unconditionally. There we go. Forgive quickly, completely, and unconditionally. Yeah, I know. Nobody wants to do that. And that is the key to your freedom. Forgiveness is the key to your freedom, your happiness, your joy, your ability to really experience the abundance of this world and your life. We often think, I know this is the way that I was taught, that we're here to forgive others for what they have done to us. And yes, when you can get to a place where you can really understand that everybody's doing the best they can with the training, with the understanding, with the experience that they have, even when they've done something really egregious, when you can see the divine essence and see that that never hurts you, the love that exists in every human being, that energy of love, that never hurt you, that never did anything against you or your family. Human personalities or egos can do horrible things. And what's in you is so divine that you can, if you want to, and if you're open to it, and if you're ready, you can find a way to forgive. Just acknowledging that someone has done the best they can with what they have, that can help soften. And when it just seems too big for you, and I know a lot of times forgiveness opportunities seem really big for me, I go into prayer and ask the angel of forgiveness just to lead me through. And I just say, show me how to forgive quickly, completely, and unconditionally. And when that seems too big, then I just say, show me how to be willing to forgive. Just showing up will help you. And in my experience and those of my students and clients, what I found, usually the most difficult person to forgive is yourself. This is another thing to have a conversation in a mirror with. All of these principles, go to the mirror. Do the mirror work that Louise Hay taught us many years ago. Go to the mirror and say, I forgive you. When you are feeling constricted in any way, you've got some forgiveness opportunities. At least that's to my thinking. And the opposite of that constriction is the expansiveness of love, joy, peace, everything that you want. Okay, so that leads us to the last principle in the Be Love Principles. And that is, remember you never left the light of the all. This is the oneness that we talk about. This is peace on earth. This is recognizing that everyone is our brother and sister. Not just our biological brother and sister, but everyone who has ever walked the earth, who ever will walk the earth, no matter where they live, no matter what they believe politically, no matter what God they pray to. There is a common element of the divine essence in them. And it's not just other humans. In that beautiful light of the all are our pets. It's the trees, it's the air, it's the earth, it's the oceans. We are all part of this beautiful oneness, experiencing this on our planet right now. If you want a really sacred, happy, joyful holiday, if you want to live your life with more peace, joy, and freedom, I really invite you, I encourage you to look at the Be Love Principles, live them as best you can. I'm always here available to help, but as I said, beloveprinciples.org. I have all kinds of free resources there. On the website, we actually even have a course, a 6-week course, if you're interested in that. I do seminars in 2022. I'll actually be doing some live courses, and there's even a coaching certification program on the horizon. This is important work. The Be Love Principles are a way to bridge our old energy to this new energy. And this new energy is the world we're all creating together. A world that's more compassionate, more respectful, more loving, where we have beautiful, loving collaborations for the benefit of all. This isn't a you win or I lose thing. This is a together. We live and create in a world we can all enjoy. I wish you and your family such a happy holiday. I love you lots. I'm keeping you close to my heart. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Whatever you celebrate, do it with love.